Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Versatility Podcast. For today's episode, this is the episode we're going to finally get to NFL football and we're going to make some picks. We're going to do all the season predictions in this episode, predicting every single division, the playoffs, who's winning the MVP, everything. Everything. NFL season predictions episode is this one, ladies and gentlemen. I have been waiting. I've been waiting to do this for a while. Man, ladies and gentlemen, we have football tonight. We have the Ravens. We have the Chiefs tonight, Thursday night football. The first game of the regular season is finally kicking off tonight, and I have to get my season predictions video out there. I slept early yesterday, so I didn't record my music episode that I was supposed to do yesterday, just so I could wake up early enough throughout the day today, as it is like 10 in the morning right now. But I woke up hours ago. Your boy woke up early as shit today with the energy, with the gratitude, with the absolute passion, with the absolute most excitement that we have football tonight, that we have the Ravens, we have the Chiefs, and then we have the St. Paulo game tomorrow. We have the Packers and the Eagles tomorrow. Oh my God, we have football every single day until Tuesday of next week, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we have football. We have a game until Tuesday. Tonight's game, tomorrow's game, Saturday is all college football. Sunday, obviously, all NFL football. And then Monday, we got Monday Night Football, Jets at 49ers. Oh my goodness. This is electric. Again, another year, another NFL season begins. And honestly, I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe it's just my excitement gets up every single year. Maybe I'm more excited this year than I was last year for the NFL season, even though maybe my two teams didn't end their season very well last year. I'm talking about the Eagles and I'm talking about the Dolphins. I know I'm representing both teams, obviously. That's when you know all football talk in this episode. So I don't give a fuck about baseball. I don't give a fuck about anything else, just football. That's all we're here for today. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So right now, let's just talk about the season predictions. Let's just start going off ahead with oh, and also I'm gonna make my picks for week one, obviously. So, actually, let's just start off with that. Let's just start off things low. I'll do my season predictions maybe a little bit later. But to start things off, ladies and gentlemen, um, oh my goodness, we're gonna have to go to NFL.com. I think I'm gonna start recapping. Oh, I'm also gonna do something. I can't forget that. Let me make sure I don't forget that. Let me put that on my script. I don't have much on my script here, but just to make sure I don't forget, we also got to do uh meme review. That's another thing that I want to incorporate on the channel or on the episodes for all the football recaps. I do have literally like a schedule here. I can show y'all here a page of just all the shit for like football season. Again, you may not see it properly, but basically it just breaks down all of the my schedule for the podcast, for YouTube, and for even for TikTok. So when all the games recap, obviously this is just how it's gonna go. All the Monday episodes are gonna have these little things that I'm gonna talk about. All the Thursday episodes is this, and that, blah 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 blah. Obviously today's Thursday, so I will be doing an episode. I mean, today, hello, we're starting off the season today, so of course there's going to be an episode. Even though it's one game, I'm also going to be doing college football week two picks. So yeah, but this is the schedule. This is all for me, just to make sure I'm staying on track of football season. I'm gonna also start posting on Instagram. I think I should be posting on Instagram too, because last year I did TikToks on games only on TikTok, obviously, but I didn't post anything anywhere else. So I think I'm gonna start posting more on X, on Instagram, this and that, just to get reach a bigger audience. Who knows? You know what I mean? I'm taking this fucking serious. This may not be my primary job, my 9 to 5, my main, load of throughout the whole day. But once I'm in my fucking room, I am captivated, and I am only captivated by making content, whether sometimes I feel like it or not. But anyways, I am just yapping, and we haven't even talked about fucking football. It's almost been 5 minutes. Where do I start though? I don't know where to start. Do I make college picks first? Do I do NFL picks first? Fuck it. Let's just do college football, I guess, first, since that is gonna start sooner than later. It's gonna start obviously. I mean, there's gonna be games tomorrow, but we're just gonna do the picks for college football, and might as well get the picks done for for college pick'em. Anyways, all right, let me screen share just real quick. My bad, y'all. I just gotta hopefully when we get to the meme review or like memes, like when we're going on Instagram and I'm gonna be reacting to the meme packets from NFL memes from Ghetto Gronk. Hopefully the audio comes out good because that was the problem last time that I was able to react to it. Just the audio you couldn't hear anything or it was lagging. So hopefully when I do try that out in a little bit, where the fuck am I going? College football. There we go. I hope it works out good, but we're gonna test that out. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be perfect, but we gonna see. But let's start off with college football, y'all. Let's start off with college football before we get to NFL picks for this week, and then of course the regular season predictions. So I didn't make any predictions for college football. I only did a tier list video that is out on the YouTube channel. It is basically just my college football playoff predictions. Just the 12 teams that I think are going to make it. I don't necessarily have a national champion. It could be fucking Georgia, could be Miami, could be Alabama. I really don't know. All I did was just make my 12 playoff teams and I put them in a tier list, and then all the other teams that come below. I didn't rank all the college football teams because I don't know. I'm very new to college football. I don't really know much about it. I'm a very casual, just a breeze college football fan, so not gonna sit here and talk like I know much about fucking Western Illinois. So you probably don't know much about Western Illinois, but anyways, we have games on Friday. We have games tomorrow, so we only have 3 games tomorrow, as you can see here. Maybe I'll watch BYU SMU. Maybe I'll watch Duke or Northwestern. I might just watch. I mean, actually, no, fuck that. I'm not watching that. The St. Paulo game is tomorrow. It's fucking Packers Eagles. So fuck college football tomorrow. I ain't watching that shit. But we got to talk about the games on Saturday because first we leading off with Texas versus. I know I see the Miami game there. We'll get to the Miami game in a second. But Texas and Michigan. Oh my God, this is a playoff game. These are 2 teams that made it to the college football playoffs. One of them won a national championship, and one of them lost to Washington, who were these runner-ups last year. But Texas, one of the best offensive teams in the league. Defensively, also very, very fucking good. Michigan again, one of the elite one of the elite defensive teams in all of college football, and offensively looked good. But obviously, they did have a little bit of trouble last game, at least in the beginning against who was it, Fresno State, and they were kind of a little sluggish in that first half. Second half, they definitely picked it up with a pick six to basically seal the deal in the game in the fourth quarter. However, this is going to be a tough one for Texas. They're in Michigan, and I don't know. Like, I honestly want to go for Texas here, but it is tough beating Michigan in Michigan. That is one thing. Like, it is such an incredible environment for Texas. It's going to be a pretty difficult win they could pull off here. I mean, obviously, if they win this game, they could be definitely in the top 2 in the rankings. I mean, they're number 3 right now. They could probably be number 2 just behind Georgia. Who knows if they could pull a big win against Michigan. And that obviously pulls their case for the college football playoffs a lot higher. But they are in Michigan, so even though I know offensively maybe they're not amazing or maybe one of the elite teams, what in the fuck? Where did that ad come from? I don't know where the fuck that came from, but anyways, they are one of the elite teams, in college football. So, and the environment at Michigan Stadium, they haven't lost the game there in like 3 years, so it's gonna be tough. So it's gonna be tough for me to pick against Texas, but I'm gonna have to in this game. I think Michigan's gonna seal the deal here, so we'll see what happens there. We have Florida AMU and Miami. These are the 2 best teams coming out of Florida right now. This is the Florida battle right here after the first or 2 games, at least for Florida A&M. These are the 2 best teams in all the state of Florida. Florida has disappointed. Florida State has disappointed, very much so. Florida State last game against Miami, and of course Florida State losing to Boston College on Monday. embarrassment, absolute embarrassment. But I mean, come on, it's the U, man. It's the U. I'm going for the U. Obviously, going up against Florida and A&M. We'll see. Definitely be tapping in that game at 6 p.m. But we have also some big games as well. I mean, we have Penn State, Bowling Green. We know Penn State going to dominate. Arkansas, Oklahoma State. Yeah, Oklahoma State can take that. We have Kansas State, Tulane, Georgia Tech at 23 right now, ranked in top 25, trying to get a win against Syracuse. Any other big matchups here? At this point, we could just go to the top 25 because I'm not going to look at every single matchup here. But, I mean, yeah. Georgia, oh man, Georgia has Tennessee Tech on their schedule. Prepare for like a 70-3 ball game there. Notre Dame, Northern Illinois, okay. Baylor, Utah, Iowa State, Iowa. That should be an interesting one. Who knows? Middle Tennessee, Ole Miss, South Florida versus Alabama. Another 63 to nothing win for Alabama, just like last week. We'll see. Mizzou versus Buffalo, Kansas versus Illinois, Ohio State. I would love for that ad to just stop fucking popping up to thank you. I don't know where is that coming from. Do I have a virus on my fucking computer now? That should be the least of my concerns right now, but we're gonna move on from that. Ohio State met Western Michigan, Tennessee, NC State, LSU going against Nichols, Oklahoma, Houston. Okay. Boise State, Oregon, USC, Utah State, Arizona versus Northern Arizona, Oregon versus Boise State. Interesting. And then Clemson, they're going to try to get their bounce back win after losing to Georgia and having a pretty abysmal second half in that game, trying to get a comeback win against Appalachian State. But let me make my picks here. Where are the picks over here? Where is it? Right here. College pick'em. So let me just kind of make my picks over here. As you guys know, I'm 8-2, so I'm gonna finalize my picks here. So I have Michigan beating Texas, even though they're the heavy favorite. It's just hard for me to pick against Michigan at Michigan. Literally, if it was in Texas, I would have picked Texas. But I don't know. I just think that home field advantage is just going to work for them in the end of the day. Should be a very interesting, very electric game, however. Arkansas, Oklahoma State. I'm taking Oklahoma State here. Georgia Tech versus Syracuse. I'm going to have to go with Georgia Tech here. They're looking pretty good offensively and defensively. Also looked solid as well these past last two games. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, both 1-0. Don't really know much about either team. I guess I'll go with Cincinnati. They're only favorited by just a little bit, 55%. Iowa, definitely Iowa over Iowa State. Should be a close one, though. I don't know. Maybe Iowa State will give them some trouble there. Kansas versus Illinois. Give me Kansas. Tennessee versus NC State. Yeah, give me Tennessee. NC State, I don't know much about NC State, but fuck it. We ball. Colorado and Nebraska. This is going to be another game that I definitely will be tapping into. Now, I don't know. I don't know much about Nebraska. Again, all I know is that their quarterback is a baller. Not gonna lie, I saw a little bit of his highlights, and yeah, very Mahomey. That looked very Mahomey. Not only does he look and replicate his game after Patrick Mahomes, I mean, the motherfucker looks like him. That's literally his actual twin. So, interesting enough. I mean, again, Shedeur Sanders versus mini Patrick Mahomes. That's what we're going to get here Saturday night at 7:30. I don't know. Do I just go with mini Patrick Mahomes? Because, I don't know, a mini Patrick Mahomes sounds better than a Shedeur Sanders just for me. I don't know. And also, not even just Shedeur Sanders itself. It's just Colorado. Honestly, prove me wrong. I love Travis Hunter. I love Shedeur. But you know what? Mini Patrick Mahomes sounds a little bit more comforting than this Colorado team. I know we have Shedeur Sanders who can fucking pull 450 yards, 5 touchdowns. But then the defense, I'm just, I know they didn't play terrible last game, but I do have my concerns, man. This team isn't so, I don't have huge expectations for this team. We got to keep it very generous here. I did have them winning last week. So I can't, I didn't make my picks, obviously, because I didn't make my picks last week. But for the first time this year, actually solidifying my pick for Colorado, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nebraska's going to take it. Mini Patrick Mahomes is going to make a statement, and Mahomes is going to tweet at him, talk about some, oh my fucking God, let's fucking go. You know what I mean? LFG, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. That's what it's going to go down to, unfortunately. Texas Tech, talking about Patrick Mahomes, is his former college taking on Washington State. I'm going to go with Texas Tech. And then finally, Mississippi State versus Arizona State. Um, Fuck it. Arizona State. Why not? Just get the upset. Get the upset. This is a late night game, 10:30 p.m. Holy fuck. But yeah, let's just go with Arizona. Why not? I don't know much about Mississippi. Actually, no. It's SEC. What am I talking about? I gotta get an upset here. What? I'm feeling. I'm feeling a little too. Maybe actually Michigan technically beating Texas could be an upset. Whatever. It's gonna be tough. And then how many points do I think are gonna be total? How are gonna be scored in Texas, Michigan? I had like 50 something points last week. I predicted, but I don't know. I think maybe the final score is like, I think Texas is going to run the ball well. They're going to put up some points, but I don't know if they're going to really put that many. I'm thinking like 24 points for Texas. Michigan, maybe like 31, 28, 31. Maybe they get another touchdown, 30, 38, 38 to 28. What's 38 plus 28? I don't know. 66. 66? I don't know. 66 points? I don't know. Fuck it. We'll just do that, right? Yeah. Anyways, that's that. So I got Michigan, I got Oklahoma State, I got Georgia Tech, I got Cincinnati, I got Iowa, Kansas, Tennessee, Nebraska, Texas Tech, and Mississippi State, and then I got 66 points between Texas and Michigan. Maybe I'm just thinking too much on the offense here for both teams, but I don't know. Fuck it. 66 points. We'll see how that goes. So that is that for college pick'em. Now, that is that. Yeah, so those are my college picks for this week, for week 2 in college football. Now we can start talking about other things here. Eliminator challenge. Yeah, no, I guess we could start talking about week 1. Let's start talking about week 1, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to make finally our picks for every single game. All right, so let's start off with tonight, guys. We're going to start off with finally the first game of the NFL season, the very first pick. It's opening night. It's ring night for the Kansas City Chiefs for the second straight year. They're trying to win their third championship, ladies and gentlemen. They're trying to win their third Super Bowl in a row. They're trying to three-peat. They're trying to do what literally no other team has ever done in the history of NFL football. The history of the NFL never has happened. Brady, as great as he is as the GOAT, as he solidified himself as the greatest of all times, he couldn't even three-peat. And he was close a couple times, but still couldn't get the job done. And that's the greatest quarterback of all time. So the Chiefs are definitely on a mission to do what seems to be like the impossible. And they're going to start off kicking off their season against the Baltimore Ravens, who were the biggest team, who were the best team, at least in the regular season, in the coming out of the AFC. And this is going to be a big matchup for the Ravens, already testing themselves against the defending champions. I mean, the last game they played was against the Chiefs, who y'all lost to in the AFC Championship last year, and you guys barely put points on the board. And the defense was all, was worldwide. I mean, the defense was doing everything they could possibly do to stop Kansas City from scoring, and it was not enough. I mean, the Ravens, they stopped scoring in that second half, and I don't know what the hell was going on. So they have a good chance to spoil ring night against the Kansas City Chiefs. But look, we're going to see Xavier Worthy for the first time out there. We're going to see Mahomes probably do some fuckery once again. Travis Kelce is probably going to have a big night tonight as well. And again, this is at fucking Arrowhead Stadium. Unfortunately, we're probably going to see Taylor Swift being posted like 8 fucking times, and somehow that's always an advantage. We hate it, but it's always an advantage. I just, she's already a Super Bowl champion, and she's just new to football. So, I know it's going to be very annoying. And I prayed yesterday that we don't get much of that this season, just hoping we can keep it at a very minimum because, oh my God, like, no disrespect to her. It's not her fault, but Lord have mercy. But ultimately, I'm going to have to pick the Chiefs here. Last year they were spoiled on ring night by the Lions, who came out and flat out, played great. But the Chiefs also didn't look great opening night. We had fucking Kadarius Toney from being, he was released and he's not here anymore. So no need for Kadarius Toney to, drop a pass and it returns for a pick six in this game. But worse has happened for Kansas City. Last year, if it was a lot of dumb mistakes, they probably would have won that first game against the Lions. So I don't think we're going to get that many bad mistakes in the first game of the season. And I think the Chiefs are going to actually finally win on ring night after they just couldn't do that last season against the Lions. The Ravens, I think they're going to start off 0-1. I don't know about the Ravens starting off the season very hot. Because also that AFC North division is stacked. It is stacked. It is the best division of football, so it's going to be tough. But give me the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs to win on opening night. So yeah, just got to go straight there, y'all. Wait, let me do the scores so I can go at pretty quick games. Yeah, schedule. There we go. So we can just kind of progress here very quickly, And now I picked the Chiefs, obviously, to win tonight's game. Now let's talk about tomorrow's game. We got the Green Bay Packers going up against the Philadelphia Eagles at Corinthians Arena in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the first ever Brazil game in the NFL will be played tomorrow night. Of course, it's going to be on fucking Peacock, but don't worry, Stray Meats will come to the rescue. Shh, I didn't say anything. You could see it there. Anyways, let me just remove that. But you already saw it. It's too late now. What am I doing? Anyways, the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's talk about it. So last season was a disaster. At least ending the year like that. I'm hoping we've figured things out. We haven't played a game since early January. It's September. It's the very first game. Obviously, I'm not including preseason, obviously. Last time I saw the Packers, they were very close to beating the San Francisco 49ers in the NFC divisional game, and they almost kicked them out. And they could have been the Lions-Packers at the NFC Championship game, which could have been incredible to watch. Imagine. And the Eagles were getting bamboozled. They were getting destroyed by the Tampa Bay's Buccaneers defense. They were getting absolutely throttled by them, just to say the least. And unfortunately, that was Jason Kelsey's very last game. So with him being retired, now working for the Monday Night Football cast, I believe, working for ESPN, our defense is not gonna, our O-line at least, is not gonna be maybe as it used to be, top tier in the NFL. But our offense, same as promised. Our offense is still one of the best in the NFL. Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. We have some good guys in the backfield. Oh, let me just mention, we just fucking acquired Saquon Barkley from the Giants. We have guys on our offense, and we know that they're going to take care of business. So hopefully it's just the defense that could definitely do their part and not completely fall apart last year. Now, fair enough, yes, the offense also wasn't a key point in that collapse of the second half last year, especially the games like that Cardinals game and against the Buccaneers and the wild card game last year in the playoffs. But hopefully they're not going to come all flat looking like a complete mess, especially in the first game. But talking about the Green Bay Packers, man, they looked really good last game that they played against the Niners. They almost got them out, but they did blow that lead at some point. Actually, no, that was the Lions, excuse me. But they did play very well. And again, first half of the season didn't look much promise there. Jordan Love did struggle a lot last season as his first year as a starter. But now all of a sudden, this man looks like he is going to be the guy in Green Bay. So even taking further steps this year, this man could potentially be an MVP candidate. And with a win today, oh boy, we're going to be hearing all week about, oh, Jordan Love is definitely an MVP candidate, this and that, and he's going to be in contention, up there. He's going to have a fantastic season. And with the Packers offense, I know they don't have like a superstar wide receiver out there, but they have a lot of B tier wide receivers that can get the job done. Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, they have guys out there. So if they could really figure things out with the offense, I mean, they were clicking enough last year. So Romeo Dobbs, obviously, also not to forget about him. But the defense is really the thing that has been a trick. It has been very tricky. The defense was good in the second half of the year, but first half wasn't as promising. So we'll see what to expect. I mean, of course, first game of the season, I'm going with the Eagles. So obviously, y'all can't say shit about it. I'm obviously going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles to win tomorrow night's game against the Packers. Should be a good game, though. I've been hearing all about the memes about fucking in Brazil, not the safest country to be playing football. Apparently, we can't wear green. Literally so stupid that they literally picked the two teams that represent green and they couldn't go to fucking Brazil to wear green, or at least one of the teams couldn't wear it. Apparently I don't know if that's going to be a rule that's implicated. I mean, the audacity to have two teams that have blue in their goddamn they have green in their fucking color wave, and the audacity of them to not wear one of the teams at least not represented in the damn Brazil game. Anyways, we just had to make up some bullshit there. But anyways, Eagles, I got y'all winning against the Packers tomorrow. Actually, wait, let me do this a little bit quicker, y'all. Let me just do this on let me just do them here on Pick'em. Yes, let me just do it here. So I don't have to. Yeah. I'm just going to do that. I think I'm going to use NFL to recap the games here. So I think I'm going to use the website to talk about the games and recap it. But to make my picks, I'm going to just go straight to here. So Chiefs, Eagles, now boom. Here we are. Pittsburgh Steelers going up against the Atlanta Falcons, ladies and gentlemen. The Atlanta Falcons, oh my goodness, they have a lot of promise this year. They should be a very good team this year, man. Offensively, they are loaded. They got Kirk Cousins. Bijan Robinson should be in contention for Offensive Player of the Year. Kyle Pitts should hopefully have another year, where he, hopefully he could really solidify himself as a top tier, or at least become somewhere in that superstar range. As he was promised, or he was coming out to be when he was drafted, at least be someone in that top 10, 15 range in tight ends in the NFL. I don't know if he'll be he ain't no Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, or George Kittle off the rip, but at least for him to, at least pick up the pace, kind of get to where he should be getting, especially if they can fulfill this offense up. I mean, they have a lot of promise. The Atlanta Falcons, I do think, and they're probably the favorites right now for the NFC South, even over the Buccaneers, who've won it the last couple seasons. So I think the Falcons are definitely a team that a lot of people are expecting to be excited for, including me. I mean, I don't know if I'll put them in the playoffs. I'm still thinking about it. I still haven't made my picks yet, obviously, so we'll see about that. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, well, the Pittsburgh Steelers are always going to stay in that range of, well, they're a good team, but they're just very mediocre. Defense, oh my goodness, on another level. One of the elite defenses in the NFL, and they always get these gritty ass wins, whether it's 13 to fucking 6 or whatever, 16 to 10 kind of win. Whatever it works out, it works out. And the defense is obviously going to do their part. TJ Watt is obviously going to be a huge contender for Defensive Player of the Year once again. And of course, their upgrade at quarterback over Kenny Pickett, obviously picking up Justin Fields as their backup. And again, obviously getting Russell Wilson, who is going to be their starting quarterback till further notice. So obviously their quarterback room is a lot better. I do trust Justin Fields and Russell Wilson way over Kenny Pickett. Even though I was, on the Kenny Pickett ride, I thought he was going to be something decent in Pittsburgh. Now he's the backup for Jalen Hurts here in Philadelphia. So who knows? But not expecting much from Kenny Pickett since Jalen Hurts is the guy, obviously. But for Pittsburgh, they could definitely pull a win out here. I mean, with that defense, they honestly, they just need that drastic change on offense to really pick things up. Again, they have Russell Wilson, who I'm expecting, at least for him, he has a couple of weapons. He may not have so many guys out there available. I mean, he has fucking George Pickens, who is he is always up there. He's making the craziest of catches. He is a for sure lock as the number one receiver in Pittsburgh. Obviously, they also have Najee Harris in the backfield, so that's going to help the run game as well. They have Pat Fryermuth at tight end. So they have some good pieces on the offense. They can make things work here. Russell Wilson, you also had some guys in Denver, but they were injured for the most part, and the defense was atrocious. Now you're in Pittsburgh where you have amazing coaching by Mike Tomlin. You have an elite defense ahead of you, and you have some good pieces around you. So I can't say it's a drastic difference. It is a drastic difference than the situation he was in Denver. So I'm hoping that Russell Wilson can really pick up the pace here and fucking adjust properly. Again, it's going to be the first game of the season, so even if they lose 35-0, it's going to look pretty rough on them, but it's the first game of the year, so not much to complain about. But overall, throughout the season, even in that tough AFC North division, this Pittsburgh Steelers team, even if they look mediocre as fuck throughout the whole season, they still make the playoffs, man. It's just part of the inevitable. They make the playoffs. Now, do they do anything once they make the playoffs? Sure, they don't do anything. But getting there is at least something that they almost guarantee. Last year was the same thing. It was the same thing. I'm expecting them to be a bit better. But again, maybe contending for the division is going to be tough because every team is going to be within 1 or 2 games from each other because the division is tough. But anyways, enough yapping. Who the fuck am I going to pick to win this game? I think the Steelers are going to pull this off. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to have a nice game. Maybe some people might overreact. Oh my God, Russell Wilson MVP. I think Russell Wilson's going to cook here. I think he's going to cook here. I don't think the Falcons defense is bad. I think they've improved a lot better, this and that, this year. But I'm going to feel maybe just to test the waters a little bit. I think Pittsburgh could sneak out a win here. So give me the Steelers over the Falcons in week 1. Not going to think much about this one. Arizona Cardinals going up against the Buffalo Bills. I'm going with the Buffalo Bills. Now here, I'm expecting some growth for the Cardinals this year. Kyler Murray hopefully coming back healthy, stays healthy for the rest of the season. The defense still kind of a concern to me. They still have some weapons there. They have James Conner, who's one of the more underrated but still very productive running backs in the NFL. Very consistent. So obviously, the offense is going to stay in place if they can stay healthy. The defense, I'm just not too sure of right now. The Bills, I know they lost Stephon Diggs. They got some good pieces on receivers, and they're going to be using obviously Keon Coleman. They're going to be using other pieces on the offense for sure to replace Stephon Diggs, and it's going to be tough at first. I don't think this is going to be a blowout, though. I don't think. They're definitely obviously the favorite here, 94% of picks. But anyways, um, hold on, y'all. I just gotta hold on. All right, just give me 1 second, y'all. Just give me 1 second, y'all. Hello. Yes. How are you doing? Thank you. I'm doing good. Okay. Yes. Well, I'm back. Sorry, y'all. Got a message, obviously. Got a message. I'm lying. Y'all saw me. I got a damn phone call. Work, work shit, type shit, type shit, type shit. Anyways, back to football. Back to football, y'all. Back to motherfucking football. Um, Hold on. There we go. Where the fuck am I? All right. Yeah, I'm going for the Buffalo Bills to win tomorrow night. Or not tomorrow night. Sunday. I got Buffalo. I got Buffalo. Should see Arizona hopefully progress, but I don't know if they're gonna be in contention again this year. We'll just have to wait and see, right? Next, we got the Tennessee Titans going up against the Chicago motherfucking Bears. The Chicago Bears. This is one of the teams that a lot of people are excited to see this year, including me. The Chicago Bears. They got Caleb Williams drafted number one overall as their starting quarterback to start the year. They got Keenan Allen in the offseason, DJ Moore. Like, this offense is fucking stacked here, ladies and gentlemen. Caleb Williams has all of the tools here to succeed and have a monster rookie year. And even with that defense, solid. You know, gonna get some work done. They're down in the trenches. They're gonna be able to be fine here. In the NFC North division, though, it's gonna be tough because they got to go up against two top tier teams in the NFC with the Lions and with the Packers. But the Bears should be way better than they have been in a while. I mean, who knows? The Bears could be like the Detroit Lions of last year. Maybe not even fucking make the playoffs is good enough. Maybe they win a playoff game. Maybe they win two playoff games. Maybe we see them in the NFC Championship game against the Lions this season. I think the Bears have a huge, huge advantage here this season to take a massive step forward. Because other than that, I just don't know. I just don't see a lot of mistakes. I don't know really what to expect for Chicago. Anything negatively, at least. I know the defense may not be one of the elite defenses in the NFL, but maybe the offense is really going to be productive. And again, we're all assuming everyone stays healthy here, so things are going to go very well here. They're playing at home. The Titans, Will Levis showed some progress last year. He had some ups, he had some downs as well. I'm hoping Tennessee could be somewhat of a decent team, but I don't know if I don't have that much expectations for the Tennessee Titans. I don't think they're going to be one of the best teams in the NFL. Shit, do I lock them in for a top 5 pick next year in next year's draft? I mean, I just might. I just might. So give me the Chicago Bears to win out strong in their first game in Caleb Williams' debut in the NFL. So I think it's going to be a big game there. Definitely going to be tapping in. Next, we got the New England Patriots going up against the Cincinnati motherfucking Bengals. Give me this. Give me the Bengals. I think the Patriots are not going to be a great team this year. Hoping maybe Drake May or Jacoby Brissett. At least right now, Jacoby Brissett is the starting quarterback. We'll see how the offense rolls. We'll see how the Patriots fair play right now, but you got to go up against the Cincinnati Bengals defense, and it's not going to look good. And then you got to worry about the offense because Joe Burrow is back. Jamar Chase, he finally got paid. So, at least now we should be, we should be locking in for something. We should be locking in pretty good for the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm hoping they are, just going back to form, usual form. Obviously, last year I had them win the Super Bowl, but a lot of injuries cut their season off pretty short. And even then, when they had Jake Browning as their backup quarterback, they were still winning some football games. So, with a healthy Joe Burrow, with a healthy I was about to say Joe Mixon, but Joe Mixon's not with the Bengals anymore. He's with the Texans. So yeah, they did lose some key pieces there on the offense and on the defense as well. But I think they should be fine. They're still going to be a contender for the AFC. Think they're going to be maybe a top 3, top 4 seed. I would expect, hopefully. Again, we're all assuming everyone's healthy here. We're not going to putting the injury bug on anybody. We just got to see how the season progresses. But right now, I think the Bengals. I don't know if I think of them highly as Super Bowl champions this season, but they definitely have a good chance. They definitely have a great chance, and maybe what last year what they couldn't do, maybe they can do that this season. We'll see. Hoping Slim Shady Burrow can get the job done and fucking take this team once again to the Super Bowl, but get the result he wants. But yeah, give me the Bengals to win against the Patriots here. Next, we got a good divisional rivalry game. We got the Texans. We got the Colts. And this is going to be interesting. We got Richardson. Anthony Richardson's coming back from injury. Last year, he had 4 or 5 good games in his rookie year, but then he got hurt. So unfortunately, we just didn't see the rest of the rookie year for AR 15. So there was not much that we could have seen from the Colts. They also had Gardner Minshew for the most part at quarterback, and I mean, some games were good, some games were not. The offense looked promising at times. The offense also didn't look. They looked sluggish at times too. So we'll have to see what they could do now with AR hopefully again fully healthy. But now we got to talk about the Houston Texans, who, I mean, their growth last year was phenomenal. CJ Stroud had one of the best rookie seasons ever and took them to the playoffs. Bro, he was the second pick in the draft 2 years ago, takes them to the playoffs, and now won a playoff game, already has that on his resume as well. And now it's just what is it now? They have a lot to fulfill now. Now people have Houston as a threat in the AFC. They're not just a cute Cinderella story last year. Now people are seeing the Texans as a full threat in the AFC with CJ Stroud and with now getting Stephon Diggs on the offense. It's going to be even more stacked on the offense. They already have so many great wide receivers. They got Tank Dell to show potential. They got Nico Collins. Their backfield is loaded as well. Like they have, and their defense also looks pretty good too. A lot of promise, a lot of excitement coming for Houston this year, especially since last year, none of us really expected them to do much. Even if we thought CJ Stroud was going to have a good rookie year, we did not think he was going to have an amazing rookie year. At least very few people did. However, I don't know if they're going to win this first game. However, I think the Texans are going to be fine. But you know what? Fuck it. Give me the Colts. Give me the Colts to win week 1. I still think the Texans are going to do, whatever. It's the first game, guys. Not all the favorites are going to win. I'm sorry. But I think the Colts are going to take week 1. But the Texans, I think they're going to show some heart here. I don't think they're going to get blown out or whatever. I don't think they're going to look terrible. But who knows? Maybe that defense could shut down and give CJ Stroud some problems. Maybe, or maybe the offense just doesn't work. Or maybe they're just figuring things out. I don't know. Maybe AR doesn't look that great, and then eventually the Houston Texans, they just take over offensively, and then boom, bada bing, bada boom, Tank Dell, 3 touchdowns. So, don't know what to expect here, but you know what? Just give me the Colts. Just give me the Colts. I'm going for the Miami Dolphins, obviously, guys. Come on now. Jacksonville Jaguars going against the Miami Dolphins. Of course, I'm going with the Miami Dolphins to start the season off. Yeah, guys. Yeah. Oh, boy. A bench player is projected to outscore Mike Evans. Whatever. Fantasy of football alert. Anyways, yes, I'm going with the Dolphins to win today. The game is not today, but you know what I mean. Offensively, we know what to expect for the Dolphins. Firepower, fireworks, lightning, just absolute explosive shit. Defensively, we also could expect some good defense coming out of them, but I don't know. I'm excited for the Dolphins this season, but I'm not going to be too high on them as maybe I was before. Definitely excited to see how much they could maybe improve, but last year they had a pretty good regular season, and they couldn't get much in January. So these next 4 months is going to be, interesting for me because again, I could see all these wins pile up, but then when we get to January, it's like, are we going to finally get something done? But I'm not going to be that fucking miserable and not celebrate every win. So it is what it is. We get a win, we get a win. We get a loss, we get a loss. We're gonna progress here. I think we're gonna be a playoff team, at least in contention for the playoffs. I mean, the AFC is stacked, so for the Dolphins not being in the playoffs is gonna be kind of tough already. But either way, yeah, give me the Miami Dolphins to win against the Jaguars in Week 1. Next, we got the Carolina Panthers going up against the New Orleans Saints. Um, Look, I think the Panthers are going to be hopefully much improved um, than last year because wow, what a disaster the Panthers were last year. I think they were what 2-15. Yeah, not great. And the Saints, they're just stuck there in the middle. They're just a mid team. They're just the most mediocre team, but they have some star power. Derek Carr, I don't know. He could be good, but then he could be so mid, and he could have some dog shit ass games. Alvin Kamara can still, be up there as like a borderline elite because he's not. I don't think he's an elite running back anymore as he was, but borderline elite running back if he could really step out. And I don't know, Chris Olave can have a breakout year and even have a better season than he did last year. I mean, he was the go-to guy in New Orleans last year, and I don't know. The defense is also decent. I don't know. The Saints, they're just a team. I don't know where they're really going to go here. They're going to they could honestly improve. They could also just completely decrease. Don't know what to expect. I do think they're probably going to get the first one of the season, though. I don't know. We'll have to see what the Panthers can do. Bryce Young, his second year, in his sophomore campaign. But I'm going to go with the Saints for now, at least week 1. Just got to see what the Panthers are going to do. This is disgusting. These are probably the two worst teams in football. Maybe you can slide in the Panthers. You can slide in the Patriots as well. But we got the Minnesota Vikings versus the New York Giants. I don't think either of these teams are going to be that good this year. Unfortunately, J.J. McCarthy is out for the year. So the Vikings are going to have to stick with Sam Darnold as their starting quarterback. Oh boy. And not even to be such a improvement for the Giants there as they have Daniel Jones once again, the starting quarterback for the New York Giants. I'll be nice. I'll be actually nice and say the Giants could win. I think I'm going to have the Giants winning week 1. To be honest, I don't really know. Why not? Why not? Maybe Daniel Jones actually has a good game. Maybe I won't shit on him too hard on this one. Fuck it. Maybe, without Saquon Barkley, it's going to be tough in that backfield. Who do they got in the backfield? Don't even know. Malik Neighbors has a lot of promise here to be the number one guy, the receiver. And he doesn't even have that much competition. I mean, at this point, he probably already is the guy over there to throw the ball to from Daniel Jones. But, man, the Giants, I don't think they're going to be good this year. To get a win already off in week 1, it's going to be pretty insane because they're not going up against a great team. Honestly, maybe the Vikings, though, the defense is also pretty good. So I don't know. Maybe I can't. Prove me wrong, Giants. I can't. I was really going to pick them, but I can't, dude. That's gross. Yeah, just give me the Vikings here at this point. I don't even want to expect for them. Next, we got the Vegas Raiders going up against the LA Chargers. Here we got an interesting battle. We got the Raiders, who last year, just a down year, roller coaster of a year. They had some ups, they had some downs. I mean, being the Chiefs in Kansas City and Christmas was the biggest highlight of them all, but they had a lot of ups and downs last year. Devontae Adams, Jimmy Garoppolo was not the greatest of connections here. Devontae Adams, I mean, arguably had, a pretty decent year, but fucking felt like sometimes he didn't even get enough targets, and sometimes he was doing all the best he can out there just for Jimmy Garoppolo to throw a fucking pick, or just for absolute mediocre quarterback play. And Aiden O'Connell, again, wasn't the greatest result after that either. They had some big wins. I mean, last time they played the Chargers, they blew the shit out of them, and Brandon Staley got fired. So, something did happen last time they played against the Chargers. But the Chargers now, everybody's back and healthy at the moment. Justin Herbert, hopefully, could fucking finally take the leap he is progressed to have. I'm expecting. I mean, y'all saying he's better than fucking Tua. I haven't seen much. I mean, he hasn't done much to prove that much. I mean, at least Tua has led the league in completions, and completion percentage, or this and that, and passing leaders. At least he's up there and has stayed a little bit more healthy than Justin Herbert. Not by much, but still. So y'all want to put Herbert over Tua, but he hasn't done so much to prove that yet. Hopefully this year he can take the big step, and the one big step he can absolutely take is that. But also, what helps is that he has a fucking absolute mastermind of a head coach to help him out with that. And of course, that's Brandon Staley. Of course, it's not Brandon Staley anymore. Thank God the devil is out of town because they got obviously Jim Harbaugh as their new head coach. And going from Brandon Staley to then the interim head coach, I forgot his name already, but and then obviously hiring Jim Harbaugh after winning a national championship at Michigan. This is going to be dynamic, man. I'm hoping the Chargers can play well. They have an elite head coach back in the NFL. It's been years, but in his first season with the San Francisco Giants, with the San Francisco 49ers, he took them to the playoffs in his first year in like 2011, 2012 or something like that. So it's going to be more work to do this time around, though. But I think the Chargers are going to be set. I think the Chargers are going to be set to compete in the AFC East, in the AFC West, excuse me. Even though the Chiefs are once again probably going to dominate that division, I think the Chargers can make a run for their money, though. Next, we got the. How long are we recording? Just to make sure. 53 minutes. God damn, 53 minutes. God, it's already 11:30. Oh my God. Hold on. Okay. Next, we got the Denver Broncos going up against the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, I mean the Broncos. Bo Nix saved them. Honestly, you're gonna have to save them. Sean Payton, whatever, bro. They have, they're gonna have to. They need help. They need help, especially defensively. I don't know what the hell they've done defensively to help themselves out, but right now it's not looking great. Bo Nix, save him. Save him. Zach Wilson is the backup. Ain't going to do much. However, the Seahawks, I mean, they got everybody back and healthy again. Geno Smith, Kenneth Walker the third. I mean, I'm expecting a lot of big things again for that Seahawks offense because it's always explosive. But the defense sometimes just shit themselves and can't lock in. But I think I'm gonna pick Seattle at the Lumen Field. The 12th man is gonna show up again once again. And I think the Seahawks are going to prevail another win here against the Broncos to start the season off 1-0. We'll see. Next, you got the Dallas Cowboys going up against the Cleveland Browns. These are two teams that I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm going to have them in the playoffs. Just spoiler alert. But someone's going to get a win here. Do I think it's going to be the Cowboys? Probably. Look, I'm very concerned about the Browns this year. I don't know. Deshaun Watson last year did not play great. And when they brought in Joe Flacco, he was the guy. He was the guy, and he actually got them to the playoffs. He got them some good wins. And the defense is amazing. This and that. Same with the Cowboys. Same here. Except their quarterback play was a lot more competent than Deshaun Watson, and with Watson getting hurt and with the suspension as well, and obviously then Joe Flacco taking over again, replacing even the backup quarterback afterwards because he was a third stringer at that point. And yeah, the Cowboys are in a much better situation right now to have yet another really good regular season, but we all know what to expect in January. But whatever, we will get to January and I'll talk shit about the Cowboys. For now, I'll give them the win against the Browns. They are amazing. They're a great team to watch in the regular season. I will give them that. Absolutely. That's what they are. Dak Prescott probably pulling in another MVP-like season. CeeDee Lamb finally got paid too, so he's happy. He's a happy customer here. Expect good shit, and again as well, Michael Parsons on the defense. I mean, we were expecting a lot here for the Cowboys, regular season wise. So I think they're going to start the season off with a win here too. Next, we got the Washington Commanders going up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. For some reason, I have the Commanders winning today. Why do I keep saying today? It's not the game, or it's not today. It's not today. It's not today. It's not today. Anyways, I got the Commanders being the Buccaneers. Why? I don't know. I feel like it. I feel like it. The Buccaneers should be, I don't know if they're going to be better or if they're going to be worse than where they were last year. Last year, they were kind of already a surprise for Baker Mayfield. Um, don't know if they're really going to take a huge step up or if they're going to really take a huge step down. I don't know. But the Commanders, they should be taking a big step up. They got Jaden Daniels. That's going to be hopefully their franchise quarterback. Scary Terry is still one of the more underrated receivers in the NFL. Could definitely get some production done with Jaden Daniels throwing him the football and hopefully being the guy over there at Washington. The defense is still very skeptical, but maybe the offense could pull something here in this game, and we'll see what the season has for them in store. For the first Sunday Night Football game, we got the LA Rams going up against the Detroit Lions. I am surprised the Lions are favored by that much. 90% is crazy. Acting like the Rams are some bums or something. What the fuck? That's insane. 90% is crazy. But these are two playoff teams. I will lock them in right now. Rams, Lions. I mean, the last time they played was obviously in the playoffs. In the wild card, it was in the wild card, right? With the Lions getting the win against the Rams in Detroit. I mean, it was the first Lions playoff game in like 30 years or whatever it was, or a home playoff game in like 30 years. So it's been a long time coming for the Lions there, but they got the win there in Detroit. And Sunday Night Football, once again, we get here. Man, two great offenses, two great defenses. I don't know. We'll see how the Rams defense can hold up. Obviously, now that Aaron Donald is retired and out of town here, but this is going to be a bloodbath. This is going to be such a great team to watch. Again, if we're all considered everyone's healthy, I think the Rams are going to be such a good team to watch this year. We're all considering everyone stays healthy here, but I think the Rams are going to be very, very good this year. Hopefully, maybe they can surpass a team in that division. We'll see. But I do think starting off the season strong, we're going up against probably the second best team in the NFC right now, at least. I'm going to have to pick the Detroit Lions. And then now Monday Night Football. We better not get deja vu. Praying for all the Jets fans out there. Praying for Aaron Rodgers' knee. Praying for his body to stay healthy. But we got Monday Night Football between the New York Jets versus the San Francisco 49ers at Levi Stadium at San Francisco and Santa Clara, California, should I be more specific. Yeah, give me the 49ers. Now, Niners, amazing. Amazing team. Literally flawless. They're just fucking good. Ridiculous. The best team in the NFC, no doubt about it. They just can't get the job done when it comes to winning the damn Super Bowl. That's it. That's literally the only thing I can complain about. That's it. They just can't win the goddamn Super Bowl. They just can't win the big game. That's it. Nothing much to talk about the 49ers here. The Giants. Excuse me, not the Giants. Their partners. The Jets. All of this hype, all of this promise last season, Aaron Rodgers. They have a bunch of weapons on offense that fucking can flourish. Defense looks really good as well. Could be one of the elite defenses in the NFL this year. Could be one of the elite offenses this year. A lot was gearing for the Jets to have an amazing season last year, and then Aaron Rodgers got hurt. And it was pretty much fucked ever since. What we were hoping for last year is what hopefully we can get this year. Stay healthy, and things should be fine. That's all I'm saying. I do think, however, your first test will be against the 49ers. It's already going to be tough as fuck to beat the 49ers, so that's going to be, big on them. But I think the Jets are going to have a good year. Hoping things, work well for the Jets. Hoping they're going to have a great season, but week one against Niners, it's going to be tough to shut them out. So basically, let's just recap all my week one picks. So I got the Chiefs winning. I got the Eagles winning. I got the Steelers, the Bills, the Bears, the Bengals, the Colts, the Dolphins, the Saints, the Vikings, the Chargers, the Seahawks, the Cowboys, the Commanders, the Lions, and the 49ers. So those are my picks. How many points will be scored in Jetsons? I don't know. Fucking 48. I don't fucking know. Submit my picks, ladies and gentlemen. That is that. That is that. Let me lock in my picks. Actually, let me do all the other games here that I can lock them in here. What are the other ones? Eliminator challenge. Oh, this is the right. Okay, so I got to make my lock of the week. So my lock of the week. Which ones can I pick here? My lock of the week here. Not gonna be the Chiefs, Eagles games. I'm just make it something easy. I think it's gonna be an absolute blowout, or I'm hoping it's gonna be not a close game. Probably the Bengals. I'll pick the Bengals. I think the Bengals are gonna beat the Patriots. Fuck it. Submit my pick. They're gonna be my lock of the week for week 1. Bengals. Week 1 lock of the week. So hopefully I make it past week 1. So Bengals, do not let me down. Thank you. Don't let me down. These are win totals here. Actually, yeah. Let me wait. Okay, we'll do this then. Fuck it. We'll do this then. Okay. So, with that being said, now let's just do the season predictions. Yeah, we'll just do the season predictions. I'm gonna stay on this page, but I'm also gonna be working on my season predictions. It's enough is enough. It's enough is enough. I made my week 1 picks. I made my college picks. I did the pick 'em and everything. All I have to do is make my season predictions, playoff predictions, and records, and this and that. So we're gonna start off with the AFC East. So let's start off with the worst team in the AFC East. Let's start off with the New England Patriots. No doubt about it. I think the New England Patriots are going to have the worst record coming out of that division. So the Patriots, I think they're going to be the worst team coming in 4th in the AFC East. Do I think they're going to have over 4.5 or under 5.5? I think they're going to have under 5.5. I think they're going to be 4. 4-13, ladies and gentlemen. 4-13. I think the Patriots are going to be. Patriots are going to be 4-13. Next, for number 3 in the AFC East, I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills. Oh boy. I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills. I think they're going to be getting under 10 wins. I think they're going to be probably 9-6. Or wait. Actually, no, excuse me, not 9-6. 9-8, right? 9-8. I think they're going to be 9-8. I think they might maybe be in contention for the playoffs in the the last 2 weeks of the season. But I think the Bills, I don't think they're going to make it at the end there. Just what I think. So then we got number 2 in the AFC East. We got either the Dolphins or we got the Jets. Where the fuck are the Jets here? Or the I saw the Dolphins, but where are the Jets? Oh, they're all the way at the bottom. The Jets. I don't know if I'm going to put them at number 1 or number 2. Over or under 9.5. I think they might going to get over. I'm going to put the Jets at over 1.5, but the Dolphins, I'm also going to pick them over 9.5. So, with that being said, I got the Jets. Nah, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this year. I'm not going to set myself up like that. The Dolphins are going to get 2nd place. I hate to say that, but yes, the Dolphins are going to get more than 10. I think they're going to get 10 wins. They're going to be 10-7. I think the Dolphins are going to be 10-7. And the Jets. Oh, wait. Hold on. Excuse me. Over 9.5. Yeah. I think the Jets are gonna have 11 wins. I think the Jets are gonna be 11-6, and by one game, they're gonna win the AFC East. The Jets are gonna win the AFC East 11-6. Those are my picks, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's talk about the AFC North. This absolute fuckery of a division, the AFC North. Let's talk about the worst team in that division. Could be the Pittsburgh Steelers? Nah. It's going to be the Cleveland Browns, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be the Cleveland Browns, y'all. I think over 8.5. No. Under 8.5. Under 8.5. Yes. You heard that right. I think the Cleveland Browns are not going to be amazing this year. I think actually over 8. I think they're going to get probably like they're going to get 9-8. They're going to be 9-8 or some shit. Yeah, they're going to be 9-8. So give me the Cleveland Browns at 9-8 as the fourth place team in the AFC North. The third place team. Wait, can I do this in like? There's some other website, NFL season prediction. I could do this, right? Like, can I make my own? Make maker? Yes. I could do this, right? Yeah, I can do this here. There we go. Oh my god, there we go. I totally forgot about this fucking website. Anyways, wait, let me make my picks here though. Season this is just week by week though. This is just week by week. I want to do my actual like season picks. Not week picks. I want to do like my actual season picks. Damn. Rank it by schedule? Damn. This is gonna be a lot though. I kind of just want to make my uh fuck it, y'all. Whatever. We'll just go back to doing this. It's gonna take a lot. Anyways, AFC North. The Browns are gonna be last place. Then I'm gonna put the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're the Steelers. The Steelers are gonna be over 8.5. But they're also gonna have the same record as the Cleveland Browns. So they're both gonna be 9-8. They're both gonna be 9-8. Then let's go with the Ravens. Over 11.5. So I think the Ravens are gonna have probably 11 wins. You know what? Fuck it. 12-5. They're gonna be 12-5. And then of course we got the Bengals, who I think are gonna definitely be over 10.5. And boom, they're gonna win the division. The Bengals are gonna win the AFC North. 13-4. 13-4. 13-4 Bengals. I'm expecting them to win the division over the Ravens, even though this division is going to be a fucking powerhouse. Even though the Steelers and the Browns are going to have the same record, tie for third and fourth. AFC South. The whole AFC South is pretty much here anyways. The worst team I think is going to be the Titans. Where are the Titans? The Titans, yes, under 6.5. Yes, I think the Titans could probably get like 5 wins. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do 5 wins. So what? 5-12. 5-12. The Titans are gonna get a 5-12 record. Next, we can put the Jaguars at third. I think the Jaguars probably gonna have like a 9-8, maybe 9-8 record around there. Probably. I'm kind of lingering there. So Jaguars over 8.5. Thinking 9 wins there. The Colts over as well, and obviously the Texans over. Um, the Colts. The Colts are going to get second place, by the way, 10-7, and then the Texans, I think, are going to win the AFC South at 11-6. No, 11-6, 12-5, 12-5. Fuck it, 12-5. I think the Texans are going to be a better team than they were last year. I think they're going to be like that Lions team last year that they just took a deeper step. They just improved. They got better. AFC West now. Worst team in that division, no doubt about it, has to be the Raiders probably. So, or the Broncos actually. This is gonna be tough. Under 6.5. Yeah, yeah. Raiders. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to come in last. I like the coach. I like the defense. Max Crosby, this and that. But I don't know. I'm just very unsure about the offense. I'm very unsure about the offense. Give me 6-11. 6-11. Oh, that kind of hurts. I kind of do want them to be better, and I would think they would be better, but I don't know. I don't know. Then we can do the Broncos over 5.5. Yes, definitely over 5.5. Slightly better, like a 7-10, probably 7-10. Fuck it, 7-10, and then the Chargers over 8.5. I think the Chargers are gonna have maybe a fuck it 8-9, 9-8. What am I feeling? 9-8. You know what? 10-7. I'm feeling. We'll see about the. I don't feel. I feel good about the Chargers potentially making the playoffs. Not doing anything in the playoffs though. I don't trust them. Once we get to the playoffs, the Dolphins, the Chargers, the Cowboys, whatever teams I have, there's certain teams that I feel like are good in contention to be in the playoffs. But once they get there, they're out immediately. The Chargers are one of those teams. And then obviously, with absolute zero motherfucking surprise, we have the Kansas City Chiefs at number one. Because the Chiefs are the best team in fucking football, y'all. They're trying to three-peat, not repeat, or trying to win a Super Bowl. They're trying to win their third in a row. And these bad bitches are gonna get a 13-4 record. 13-4 record. Yes, 13-4 record. Because how the fuck are they getting worse? They can't. They're not gonna get worse. This fucking Chiefs team is too good. They're too good. They're too fucking good. I'm sorry. I'm getting passionate. It's too good. Too fucking good. So we gotta stop this bitch ass team. Anyways, NFC East. Worst team has to be the Giants. Worst team has to be the Giants. NFC East is gonna go to the what the fuck? NFC East. Giants getting last place. Y'all gonna be 5-12. 5-12. Y'all suck balls. Next we got the Commanders. We'll put the Commanders at number 3. Over 6.5. Under? I'll put over. Who cares? I'll just do that. The Commandees at what? 7-9. No, it's not 7-9. 7-10. Huh. 7-9. Or excuse me, not 7-9. 7-10. Fuck it, 7-10. Yeah, they're gonna be 7-10, and then the Cowboys. I think they're gonna be second in the division. They don't. The NFC East does not repeat champions. The NFC East champions were the Cowboys last year. The Eagles are gonna win it this year. They are gonna get maybe under 10. Yes, I think they might get 10. 10. But I don't know about over 10 though. 10. I don't know. Yeah. They're probably gonna be like 10-7. Maybe I could put them at 11-6. I'll put them at 10-7, whatever. And the Eagles, I'm gonna put them at over 10.5, absolutely. And the Eagles are gonna get the division this year, absolutely, hopefully, at 12-5, 11-6, 12-5, 11-6. I'll say 12-5, whatever. 12-5. We'll put them at the higher spot. NFC North. NFC North. NFC North 116. Okay. NFC North. Worst team in that division has to be the Vikings. Absolutely. So we're gonna put them under 6.5. Vikings. I think the Vikings are gonna. This fucking lead pencil keeps breaking. I'm gonna put the Vikings probably at like the Giant. Are the Giants gonna be worse than the Vikings? 5-12. I have the Giants at 5-12. Are they gonna be worse than the Vikings? Nah, 6-11. Or 7-10. I'll put 6-11. I don't think they're gonna be that fucking terrible. 6-11, but they're still bad. NFC North. At third place, we can put the Bears or the Packers, Lions. Damn, this is gonna be tough. Bears could be number 3, and they could still be a playoff team. You know what, man? The Bears, I'll put them at fucking 10-7. The Bears, I will put them at 10-7, ladies and gentlemen. I will put them at 10-7. 10-7, ladies and gentlemen. 10-7. And then, so I'll put them over 10, 8.5, excuse me. And then the where's the Lions here over 10.5. Definitely putting the Lions over 10. But would I put them in first or I would put them in second? Where are the Packers? The Packers are up here. Over 9.5, yes. So obviously the Packers and the Lions over 9.5, over 10.5. You know what? Lions or Green? Who are going to win that division? Packers or Lions? Who is winning that division? I think the Lions won it last year. You know what? I'm going to pick the Packers. I'm going to pick the Packers to win the division. So Lions are going to get second place, and I think are probably going to be like 11-6, maybe 11-6, and the Packers are going to be 12-5, probably 12-5. 12-5. Yeah, 12-5. Why not? 12-5. Packers gonna be 12-5. Fuck it, we take it. NFC South, Panthers. They're gonna get 5 wins. The Panthers are gonna get 5 wins. I think the Panthers, hopefully, are a little bit better. A little bit better. 5-12. I'll be nice. Panthers are gonna be 5-12. Still gonna be dog shit though. Next we could put the Saints. Where are the Saints? The Saints under 7.5. I'll put the Saints at like 7-10. I am just so unsure about the Saints. I love some pieces on there, but I just don't know what to expect about the Saints. I don't know. I'm not high on them this year. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Make me look like an idiot. That's the point here, I guess. Then either Buccaneers or the Buccaneers or the fucking the Falcons. The Falcons, I think I'm gonna have over 9.5, and the Buccaneers over 7.5. Yes, I think I would put the Buccaneers at number 2. Yep, I think I'm gonna put the Buccaneers at number 2, and I'll have them at like 9-8, and then I'll put the Falcons at 10-7. I think the Falcons are gonna be the team to beat, or one of the teams to beat in the NFC. I think they're gonna be 10-7. I'm hoping they can play well, but we'll see. Now, finally, the NFC West. We got the worst team. Has to be the Arizona Cardinals under 6.5. We'll put the Cardinals at 6-11. Is that fair? 6-11 for the Cardinals. I don't know. Even with Kyler Murray being back, I don't know if he's gonna be like I don't know. Very unsure about the Cardinals. Don't know if they're gonna be that good. So we got the Seahawks, Rams for number 3 and number 2. Because I'm putting the Niners. I'm sorry, guys. I'm putting the Niners at number 1. Just spoiler alert. So I'm gonna take the over for the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks can get like 8 wins, but are they gonna 8 or 9 wins? 9 wins, 8-9, 9-8. I'll say 9-8. Why not? Just to be nice. Just to be nice. Like that's the fucking point of this. But I'm just trying. I don't know. Not 8-9, 9-8. Well, big difference, I guess. Big difference there. Definitely putting the Rams over 8.5. And the Rams are gonna probably be like, you know what, bro? Fuck all this. Let me be messy. Over 11.5, I'll put the 49ers. But you know what? Let me just put my balls in this and say the LA Rams are winning the NFC West. Let me put my dick and my balls inside of it. 11-6, the Niners will go, and the Rams are gonna go 12-5. Damn. Wait a minute. So I have three. Wait a minute. I have 3 teams. I have 3 teams in the NFC that are 12-5. I have the Rams, Packers, and the Eagles at NF. Damn. Nah, man. Eagles, Packers, and Rams all at 12-5. One of them is gonna have a better record. Who's gonna have the better record? Eagles, Packers, or Rams? You know what? Fuck it. I think I'm gonna put the Packers. Packers, Rams, or Eagles at. You know what? I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I'll put the Eagles at 13-4. And I'll have the Packers and the Rams. So update. Now that I updated this, yes, total points 1,000. I'm over exaggerating, but who cares? 1,000 points for the fucking for the Chiefs. I'm exaggerating, obviously, but whatever. So update. The Eagles 13-4. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, so let me just do that. All right, we have the listings here. Now let me just put them in order. So in the AFC, the number 1 overall seed in the AFC is gonna be between either the Bengals or the Chiefs. Sorry, guys, but I'm gonna have to do it. It's gonna be the Kansas City Chiefs, and then we'll put the Bengals at number 2. Sorry, guys. Somebody beat this bitch ass team. Somebody beat this bitch ass Chiefs team. This bitch ass team. They're very good, but fuck, they're just ridiculous. Then the Texans are number 3 since they won the division as well, so they're going to be the 3 spot here. And then number 4, the Jets at 11-6. The Jets at 11-6. So let me just put the records there first. So 13-4, 13-4, 13-4. And the Texans are what, 12-5, right? 12-5. And then the Jets, I have them at 11-6. So those are the division winners. The Chiefs winning the AFC West, the Bengals winning the AFC North, the Texans winning the AFC South, and the Jets winning the AFC West, the East, excuse me. So now the 3 wildcard teams. This is always a tough one. All right, so obviously we have here number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. So we got we got that there. Oh boy, number 5, number 6. Okay, so in contention for the wild card in the AFC, we got the Ravens, we got the Dolphins, we got the Chargers, we got the Colts. We could also put the Bills, the Jaguars, the Steelers in there. Actually, no, this is pretty much set and done here. Nah, yeah. Nah, fuck it. No, no. Yeah, no, the Jaguars are not going to make it. I don't think the Jaguars are going to make the playoffs. Okay, these are the teams that are not going to make the playoffs. The Raiders are not going to make it. The Broncos are not going to make it. The Titans are not going to make it. The Jaguars are not going to make it. The Browns and the Steelers are not going to make it. The Patriots are not going to make it. Yeah, and the Bills are not going to make it. So it's between the Dolphins, Colts, Chargers, and Ravens. So the Ravens are going to have to be number 5 because they have they have the best record in the wild cards. So the Ravens are going to be they're going to be number 5 here. They're going to be number 5 here. And even though the Ravens have a better record than the Jets by 1 game, obviously it's because of the wild card. It's because they won the division, while the Ravens they get second place since they lose the division to the Bengals. Okay, so the Ravens will get the 5th seed. Now the 6th seed, it's either going to be the Dolphins, the Colts, or the Chargers. Colts or Chargers or Dolphins here. Oh God, man, what the? Ah, man, this is tough. This is new shit here. All right, enough. Um, Colts or Chargers? Colts, Chargers, or Dolphins? Mm, I think the Colts are probably gonna make it. Colts or Chargers. I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it. I wanna. No, I can't. Like, I want to be hard on my team, but I don't want them to be that hard. I think the Dolphins are still good enough to make the playoffs, man. I'm sorry. I think they still have enough to make the playoffs here. The Colts are the. I low key want the Colts to make it to the playoffs, but the Chargers too. Fine, I'll put. This is hard, man. Dolphins, Colts, or Chargers? Dolphins, Colts, or Chargers? One of them is not going to make it. Dolphins, Colts, or Chargers? You know what? Justin Herbert, I have faith in you this year. If you fucking let me down, I'm never picking the Chargers ever again. If the Chargers disappoint me this year, I'm never picking them again. Give me the Chargers to get the 5th seed. Or the 6th seed, excuse me. And then the 7th seed is going to go Colts. I did it, y'all. I'm not picking the Dolphins in the playoffs. Oh, why do I do this to myself? Yep, I know. What in tarnation? I know. But the thing is that at this point, think about it like this: I put the Dolphins in the playoffs just for them to not win a playoff game. It's like, okay, I set myself up. It's like, okay, yeah, they're in the postseason, but then once they get there, they don't do shit. So honestly, at that point, it's like I'd rather them not even make it. I know the logic may not be the most logical, but whatever. And also, it doesn't bother me that the Colts or the Chargers, if they become good teams, they become good teams. The AFC is stacked, y'all. It is stacked, and I know I could be biased and everything, but I think it's just fair for me to be unbiased in this situation, just because the AFC is just constant fucking. It's a lot going on, and it's just tough. It is seriously, literally just tough. It's just fucking tough, man. It's just too fucking tough, man. It is literally fucking tough. Now we're gonna do the NFC. I don't have the Dolphins in the playoffs. Oh boy. Oh, I don't care. At this point, man, like, it is what it is. It is what it is. But the number one team is going to be the Eagles in the NFC. So I'm putting the Eagles in the NFC. They're going to be the number one team. They're going to be the number one seed, hopefully, 13-4. Clearly, I have more faith on one team than I do than the other team, the Eagles. Then the number two seed is going to be either the Rams or the Packers. I think the Packers are going to be the number two seed. And then I'm going to put the Rams at the number three seed since they win the division. Yep. I'm going to be bold. Why not? Why not the Rams win the division? Fuck it. Why not? I know the 49ers are fucking almost ridiculously God-given talent, there, but who cares? I will do it to them. Then we'll put the Falcons at number 4, since they obviously won the division, at 10-7, which I think is definitely good enough to win the NFC South at the moment. Then at number 5, I have to put. Okay, yeah. So let me just put the seedings here. So the Eagles number 1 here, the Packers number 2 here, the Rams number 3 here, and the Falcons at number 4. Now for the wild card teams, the 3 wild card teams that I have to push in here. So we got the Cowboys, we got the Lions, we got the Bears, we got the Niners, and we got the Buccaneers. So basically, the Panthers are eliminated, the Saints are eliminated, the Cardinals are eliminated. The Seahawks are also in the mix. I'm also putting the Seahawks in the mix. So no, the Giants are eliminated, the Commanders are eliminated. So right now, for the 3 wildcard teams, I have the Cowboys, the Lions, the Bears, the Niners, the Buccaneers, and the Seahawks. So I have 6 teams here in contention. Okay. So I mean, with the 2 teams with the better record that automatically have to make it would be the Niners and the Lions. So those teams would automatically have to make it, just because they're both at 11-6. So the Lions, I'll put them like at 6, whatever. I'll put the Niners at 4, or excuse me, the Niners at 5. My goodness, I'm all over the place. And then the Lions at 6. And they're both at 11-5, right? 11-5? No, 11-6. Excuse me, 11-6. And then now, I'm just missing one more wildcard team in the NFC. And it won't be the Cowboys. Oh, no. It won't be the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are out of here. The Seahawks are out of here. So it would have to be between the Cowboys or the Bears. The Cowboys or the Bears. And you know what? Give me the Chicago Bears. Give me the Chicago Bears. Give me the Bears. Give me the Bears to win this motherfucking. Oh my God. I mean, I much rather watch the fucking Bears in the playoffs right now than the Cowboys. Just so they can lose once again once they get there. That's literally the logic that I'm putting behind the Cowboys and the Dolphins not making the playoffs. Just because once they get there, it's one and done. It's like it's just that's it. That's all they can fucking do there. Oh my God. But yes, I am putting the Chicago Bears in the playoffs. They're gonna be the 7th seed. Holy shit. All right, let me rank them. Niners at 5. The Lions at 6. Ew, that 6 looks terrible. And then the Bears at 7. Oh my. Yep. So the Cowboys barely missed the cut, ladies and gentlemen. They barely missed the cut, y'all. And now here we are. Here we are, y'all. We have our playoff teams. So now we're gonna make our playoff predictions here. Okay. So obviously, the Chiefs, they get the first round bye in the AFC, obviously, because they're they're the number one seed. So bada bing, bada boom. The Chiefs, you get a first round bye, and so do you, Philadelphia Eagles, since you guys are the number one seed in the AF NFC. And even though I think the Chiefs are gonna get the tiebreaker over the Bengals because they do have the same record, 13-4, but don't they play this season? Don't the Chiefs play this season against literally week two? Literally week two they play against each other. So if they win that game, that would basically solidify that chance of taking the first round bye. This would be further proof. If the Chiefs win this game against the Bengals, that would be further proof of why they'll get the first round bye. And also, it's the fucking Chiefs. It's not really going to be much there. It is what it is there. But that's that. Eagles. Okay, Chiefs, Eagles. All right, yeah. Okay, so they get the first round bye. Now it's gonna be it's the three and the what are the damn it, what are the seedings again? It's two and it's 2-7, 3-6, 4-5. Yes. So 2-7 is gonna be the Colts, Bengals. Colts versus the Bengals. It's the 2 seed Bengals versus the 7 seed Colts. And then we have the Texans versus Chargers. The Texans versus the Chargers. This sounds so weird, bro. This like okay. But yeah, the Texans are the 3 seed and the Chargers are the 6 seed. And then the 4 versus the 5 seed matchup, the Jets versus the Ravens. All right, so the Jets are the 4th seed and the Ravens are the 5th seed. Now in the NFC, we have the 2 versus the 7 seed, the Packers versus the Bears. The Packers versus the Bears. And then now the 3 and the 6 seed will be the Rams and the Lions again. Oh boy, Rams versus Lions. We're going to get that fucking rematch again this time. Shit. And then we're going to have the 4 and the 5. We're going to have the Falcons versus the 49ers. All right, so those are the wildcard matchups. All right, first wildcard game. We have the Colts versus the Bengals. It was fun. The Colts season had a great year. They make it this far in the playoffs, but ultimately I think Cincinnati will take the edge here. Joe Burrow will throw for like 3 passing touchdowns, 2 of them to Jamar Chase, and fucking the Bengals move on. Texans versus Chargers. Chargers, once again, y'all had a great season. But the Texans, they take it through. CJ Stroud's going to have another great game, win another playoff game in his record books. And Stephon Diggs could have a beast, could have a dog of a game, could have an amazing game here. Jets versus Ravens. It's been great, Jets fans. It's been nice. It's been nice. It's been nice. But the Ravens, I think they're hopefully making things, they're going to be making a statement here. I think the Jets making the playoffs will be good enough. I know they're a Super Bowl contending team, but to play against the Ravens, who arguably have a better chance than the Jets right now to win a Super Bowl, and also Lamar Jackson, he's won 2 MVPs. He needs to prove if he loses in the wild card round to the Jets or the new upcoming team, I guess, it's going to be not a good look. It's not going to be a good look. So I'm hoping the Ravens can really pull something off there. So yeah. So then I have now in the AFC completely done. So the worst, the bottom seed here is the 5 seed. It's going to be the Ravens. So it's going to be Chiefs Ravens. It's going to be Chiefs Ravens in the divisional round. Oh my god. And then it's going to be Texans Bengals. Oh my goodness, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit. All right, now in the NFC wildcard predictions. First matchup, we got the Packers versus the Bears. Does Jordan Love get another playoff win? Does he make it to the divisional round? Does he get a big win in him against the Bears? Yeah, yeah. The Bears, again, they made it to the playoffs. They had a lot of fun this season making it to the playoffs. I know, it's a great story. Caleb Williams is the dog, but I think ultimately the Packers just get the job done here, man. They're just a much better improved team. And, that one season, I don't think it's going to be a fluke. I don't think it's going to be a fluke. Rams versus Lions. I'm going to have to go with the Lions here. Boom, boom, boom. Give me the Lions over the Rams here. And then we got Falcons Niners. We're going to have to go with the 49ers. We're going to have to go with I know I'm going for all the favorites here, but guys, I can't fathom right now. I can't fathom the Falcons beating the Niners, guys, in the playoffs. The Falcons in the playoffs already could sound crazy to some people. The Bears, to some people, is crazy. I don't know, man. I know I'm picking the favorites game right now, but whatever, man. It is what it is, buddy. It is what it is. So the Lions are going to be going up against the Eagles since they're the 6th seed. And the Niners are going to be going up against the Packers. Oh my God, man. The Packers cannot escape the 49ers. Not in real life. Not in my predictions. Oh my goodness, bruh. Oh my goodness, dude. This fucking Packers team. Oh my God, they have to play their fucking absolute. They have to play their kryptonite once again. Once again, they have to play their goddamn kryptonite. It's gonna be a tough one. Wait, let me just kind of. So right now I'm in the divisional. Right now I'm in the divisional round. So just to kind of make sure y'all are ahead of where I'm at right now. Yeah. Anyways. So yeah, actually, let me just cut the shit down. That's it. We're done here, or we'll hold it in, guys. We'll just leave it there for a second. All right, so we're down to our last 8 teams. So now AFC divisional round, first game, we got the Chiefs Ravens. Okay. Chiefs Ravens. Are the Ravens gonna get revenge? Are they gonna get revenge and beat the Chiefs? They lost to them in the AFC Championship last year, and I think they're gonna lose to them tonight on Thursday Night Football, first game to start things off in the regular season. But as it's once again here in my predictions, they're gonna have to face each other in the playoffs, in the divisional round. This is oh. Okay, Chiefs Ravens. Do I think the Chiefs are going to lose in the first round? Oh man, do I think the Ravens, are they finally going to get over the hump over Kansas City? I think they have a chance. They have a really good chance, but you know what? I don't care. I'm going to be bold. Ravens, Ravens, Ravens. I will literally buy a fucking jersey, a Lamar Jackson jersey, if you can beat the Chiefs. Please, please. Look, no disrespect to the Kansas City Chiefs. I've doubted the Chiefs before, and I do appreciate them as well. I've doubted them at times. But I've also given them their praise. The Chiefs are so fucking good. I know. And I know it sounds insane that they lose in the divisional round to the Ravens, but I think this is going to be a close game. I think hopefully they have to get it done. They have to get it done at some point, man. If they want to take that next step, the Ravens have to beat the Chiefs. This is such a clear. I mean, at this point right now, I'm itching for a Super Bowl for the Ravens automatically here. They have to, man. They're gonna fucking have to. You have to beat the top dog, and once you beat the top dog, things are gonna get a lot more clear. I mean, they're playing the goddamn Jets, and then they have to play the damn Chiefs to get there. It's going to be a tough path for the Ravens, but I think the Ravens are going to pull through. They're going to make it to the AFC Championship game. Yes, they're going to beat the Chiefs in my predictions. I could look like an absolute idiot, but I could look like an absolute fucking genius. So either way, no, I don't get no reward here. This is just something to feel good about. Texans, Bengals. We're going to get the Bengals here. I think the Bengals, once again, are going to promise and pull through. I believe in the Bengals this year. The Texans, once again, they're a very young team. They have guys out there that can really compete. And honestly, I think this might be like a scary win for the Bengals. This might be like an ugly win for the Bengals. I think the Texans could have pulled through and win this one, but I think the Bengals will prevail and get the job done. So the AFC Championship game is going to be the Ravens versus the Bengals. Now on the NFC divisional side, we got the Eagles versus the Lions. Sorry, Lions fans, but I'm going to be biased here. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles to make it to the NFC Championship game. Look, I know last season. Last season. We don't give a fuck. I don't want to hear nothing about last season. It is a new season. Goddamn, how many goddamn emails am I getting? Goddamn. I know. But I get it. However, it's going to be a different time. Packers versus the 49ers. I want absolute fucking chaos. Give me the Green Bay Packers. Oh my god. I am itching for something new this year, huh? I'll be honest with you guys. I'm picking against the Chiefs. I'm picking against the Niners, and those are literally the two best teams in the NFL. But something tells me, even though I didn't pick, I've been picking the favorites. This is the point now where I'm not picking the favorites anymore. I literally have the Chiefs and the Niners, the two teams that made it to the Super Bowl last year, lose in a divisional round. I want to see the Ravens pull through. I want to see the Chiefs feel like a team that they could be defeated. And once again, I don't think the Chiefs are going to three-peat. Look, I didn't have them winning the Super Bowl last year. I had them making it to the Super Bowl last year. Or no. No, I didn't. That's a lie. I had them losing in the AFC Championship game against the Bengals in my predictions, my early season predictions. Mid-season, I'm like, they're probably losing in the championship game still. And then once they got to that championship game, I'm like, Baltimore, hopefully y'all could do something. But then once they fucking won that game, I'm like, they're going to win this fucking Super Bowl again. But now I'm doubting it. Dude, three-peating is hard. There is a reason why that has never, ever happened. And I know the Chiefs have probably the best chance out of any possible team in history to three-peat. But just because the chances look fine, or maybe it looks promising and there's potential, that doesn't mean that it's going to pull through. This is the AFC. It's going to, I'm hoping that they could adjust. And teams like the Ravens, the Texans, the Bengals, they're going to be a bigger threats. Hey, look, the Bengals beat the Chiefs that one season. And I don't think it was maybe a surprise to a lot of people, but definitely it was a shocker because it kind of felt like, well, the Ravens, not the Ravens, the Bengals were a team that last year y'all fucking sucked. And now y'all in the Super Bowl this season, y'all beat the best team in the AFC in the Chiefs. So there's promise. This team is beatable. It's not like this is an absolute God-given team. They pull through and they're fucking clutch. And they have the best quarterback in the NFL. No shit. The best coach, the best tight end, arguably the best offense, arguably the best defense, arguably the best fans. This fucking Kansas City Chiefs team is flawless. So I can praise and praise and praise and talk and glaze the Chiefs. But just because I can do that does not mean that I'm still putting them Super Bowl talks or even AFC Championship talks this season. This season, they might as well prove me fucking wrong and they'll 3P. You never know. You never know, right? You never know. But let me just have fun here, y'all. This is when I can actually have fun and just, right now I can't be right and I can't be wrong. It's when we get to February, when we get to January, that's when this is gonna either age well or age pretty badly. But anyways, AFC Championship, we got the Ravens and the Bengals. So once again, I had the Bengals again make it to the AFC Championship again this year. This time against the Ravens. Do I pick the Bengals again to make it to the? I really like the Bengals, but I really like the Ravens' chances here, man. Dude. Yeah, man. I don't know about just beating the Bengals, Ravens, Bengals. This is gonna be a back and forth game. I know the Bengals usually like they're again the AFC North games are always gonna be tough. So like an AFC North battle in the AFC Championship game, it literally can go either way. It's super tough here, man. Man, fucking Ravens, Bengals. Who the fuck am I gonna pick? Who am I gonna pick, man? Who am I gonna pick? I'm down to 4 teams, man. Damn it. Uh, I'm gonna go with the Bengals. Bengals or Ravens? Nah. Well, I don't know because this matchup is so fucking tough, man. The offense is really explosive. Defense is there, man. If the offense could just pull through for Baltimore, they're gonna be literally unstoppable, man. And especially with fucking Derrick Henry. Oh my god, man. Their run game is already fucking elite. Now their receiving game. Oh, but the Bengals, no. I'm a little concerned about the Bengals defense. I don't know how good they. I'm gonna pick the Ravens. I'm gonna pick the Ravens. I love the Bengals, and I think they have a great chance. But I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable in this matchup here. And also, they beat the Chiefs here, so I don't think it's that much of a fucking big deal here if I have them over the Bengals. So the Ravens, I have them making it to Super Bowl 59. And then we got the NFC Championship game. We got the Eagles versus the Packers. So basically, tomorrow's football game that's what I think is going to go down to in the NFC Championship game. Ultimately, this time it's going to be in Philly, obviously for home field advantage. But oh man, yeah, I love Green Bay, but I can't pick against my Eagles. I have to pick the Eagles, man. I have to. Yep, picking the Eagles. I love the Packers. Do think that they're going to be a great team, but I think that there's still time. There's still enough time for them. Same thing with the Eagles. They have a lot of talent in them, and they have a lot of time left to develop and this and that. But I think the Eagles. I mean, they already made it to the Super Bowl one season. I think they could definitely make it back. I think they're definitely liable to make it back. I know the defense is going to be hopefully elite again this year. But hopefully, they just figure things out consistently. But Ravens, Eagles, who do I think is going to win it all? This is my Super Bowl matchup, December 1st. They're going to play each other. Um, in New Orleans. God damn, another email. Shit. I don't want like that's the thing. For me to pick the Eagles to make it all the way to the Super Bowl just for them to just for me to pick against them doesn't feel right. Honestly, I don't even know why I put myself in this situation because I really want the Ravens to win a Super Bowl. But does that have to be at the cost of the Chiefs? I mean, the Eagles losing at the same time? I kind of don't want that either, bro. I don't want that at all, bro. I don't want that at all. That is so disgusting, man. I don't want that at all. Ew, bro. We're gonna have to make something happen here. Um, shit. Where are we gonna go here? I'm gonna go with the Ravens. No, no. Lamar Jackson, you're a dog, and I'm hoping that you can make it this far. I have trust in you that you can make it this far. But when you're picking against one of my two favorite teams, I have high hopes for the Eagles this year. I have high hopes for the Eagles this year. I have high hopes. I know that last season did not start or did not end very well, but man, I think the Eagles have a lot. I think they have a lot in them to really take it in this year. And look, it is a little bit easier to get the job done, especially since it's the NFC, and you're already one of the better teams in the NFC. Y'all have and especially since the Eagles only have to play against the Lions and the Packers in the playoffs, and then of course the Ravens in the AFC. The Lions, I think, are beatable, even though it's going to be a tough one. Obviously, this is a fucking playoffs. All these games are going to be tough, whether they could be blowouts or whatever or not. The Packers think we're ultimately a little bit better than them, at least defensively, and also we have our offense is fucking stacked. And then Ravens in the Super Bowl, I think they can match up very well, but ultimately, man, I think the run game is gonna be fucking all over the place. I mean, both these teams probably have the best run game, the best backcourt, backfield in all of the NFL. Like this is insane here. Like Saquon versus Derrick Henry in the Super Bowl. This is gonna be fucking really nice. I would love to see this, but I'm gonna have to go with the Eagles here. I try not to be biased, but I think the Eagles have a decent chance, especially since they're not in the AFC and they don't have to play against the Niners. A fully healthy Niners team in the path to the Super Bowl. I think matchup wise, I think who knows? Like I know I'm picking the Eagles to win the Super Bowl, and and obviously it's like a biased thing, but also matchup wise, if the Eagles were to play the 49ers in my predictions, I don't know. I probably would have had them over the Niners, even if they were all healthy in this and that, because we're all assuming they're all healthy here. I don't know. Maybe I could have picked the Packers over them. Maybe I could have picked. I don't know. But I have the Eagles. I have the Eagles beating the Ravens in the Super Bowl, and that is my pick. I know the Chiefs and the Niners, they lose in the divisional round. I have to be bold here somewhere because something's always going to be, something's is not going to be always picture perfect. All the number one teams, they're all, yeah, it's not always going to go the way it's going to go, you know. But, it's always going to go somewhere like, you know, oh shit. Hold on. Hold on. NFL memes. Did I just fucking message that, bro? Oh my god, I just messaged that shit to one of my friends. Hold on, let me fucking delete that shit. Hold on. What the Instagram, man? Y'all set me up for that. What the fuck, man? NFL memes. Hold on, let me. There we go. I unsended it now. What the fuck? Y'all trying to? You gonna be like, what the fuck you? What the fuck you talk about? Anyways, we're gonna end this shit off with some memes here. Okay. Where do we go here? This is not a pack. Okay. This is a pack here. Okay, perfect. Um, Here we go again, go. Here we go again. NFL memes recap. So we're gonna be looking at the. Hold on. I just want to make sure this works, like the audio works, this and that. Share tab to share audio. Share. Okay. Yeah. So basically, to hear the audio, this is what's gonna work better. Okay. So I'm hoping y'all can hear the audio here. I'm hoping here. So ruining the next 5 months of my life, my favorite NFL team, my fantasy football team, all working together. All right. That's the shit. The dude who randomly picked his fantasy team versus me who put in over 50 hours of research, he will end up beating me. That makes me this is like I didn't sign up for this bullshit. Oh boy. I would expect people to act when I show up to the fantasy football draft as a defending champion. Me! I should be getting this treatment. You can be willing for my hood. What am I doing? No attitude. Oh my god. That's me. That should
I
be
am
me.
on a remote island
That
on
one
the edge
friend,
of
the
the Gulf
second
of
Avenger,
Alaska at the
first
very
one.
top of the Pacific Ocean. I am on a remote island on the edge of the Gulf of Alaska at the very top of the Pacific Ocean. I am on a remote island.
He's just nowhere to be
I got a
found.
plan,
Yeah.
I swear to you. All I think
Literally
about is
1
you
hour.
guys. That's all I think about, man. That's all I think about is you guys and how I set you up for the best possible advantage I can give you to have a season. I swear to you, man. I just need you to trust me. That's all. Please. Man, I got a plan. I swear.
Hell yeah. I
think
mean,
about
my
is you
fantasy
guys.
team, I
That's all.
don't think they're going to lock in. We're
Where I
good.
live near Clownsville.
Me drafting Kyle Pitts again this year.
32 years, full-time professional.
I
Rated
couldn't
by
do it.
One Family Magazine, number
I
one
couldn't do
clown,
it, bro.
9
I
straight
couldn't do
years.
it. I don't think you should be a clown, though.
Where I live near
Did you put him on your
Yeah,
bench?
dude who's been doing
Or
this
starting
for
tight end?
32
Starting
years.
tight end is a little
Full-time
iffy for
professional.
me, but
Rated by One Family Magazine, number one clown,
wait,
9
I
straight
want to see
years.
if you pick the.
Watch that. Near where I live near
What
Clownsville.
fun even
Yeah,
pick Kyle
dude who's been
Pitts?
doing this for 32 years. Full-time professional.
I wonder.
Rated
I
by One
forgot who
Family
picked Kyle Pitts in
Magazine,
my
number
fantasy
one
league.
clown, 9 straight years.
Watch that.
Whatever. Sorry, babe. Can't hang out tonight because I drafted my fantasy football team yesterday, so I have to stare at it for 5 hours straight tonight.
I'm here to make money. I am here to win titles. I do not care about these people. I don't care if they cheer me. I don't care if they boo me.
I'm here to win this bitch.
I am
It's
here
not for fun.
to make money.
I cry when I lose.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick.
I mean, come on, you have to invest, bro. This is your fantasy. This is your team. How are you not? This is your team. You created this, literally. You gotta care. Fuck out of here. Listen, Tucker running onto the field for the first time this season is set up as speaking to the right where Patrick Mahomes warming up. Not this whole situation again being brought up. Hey, don't be doing that because y'all ticked off the Chiefs and they beat y'all. So don't fucking. The difference between Jordan Love and Fields forward. Yeah, you feel different, bruh. Oh damn. Hey, bro, Jordan was looking comfortable there. Justin looks so stiff a little bit. It looks very stiff. Not even talking about when he hits that little cone there. It's just more of like movement is just not as accurate. I mean, whatever. Justin Fields, we're not going to see much of him probably this season. Yeah. Anthony Richardson only having 17 starts since high school is one of the crazy. What? Only having 17 starts since high school? Bro, this motherfucker played 1 year in college. He played a season in the NFL, only like what, 4 or 5 games? Bro, 17 since high school is fucking crazy. Yo. Trent Williams admits the Ricky Parcell incident motivated him to end his holdout and a workout and a deal to return with the team. Took a dude to get shot for him to want to show up to work. God. That's fucked up. Trent Williams, I'm not a fan of that fucking dude, man. I don't.
How's my favorite branch doing?
Brandon Ayuk returned to the 49ers locker room after spending the entire offseason trying to ditch
All
him.
right.
He's like, well, I'm ultimately staying here. I ain't going anywhere. Eagles fans heading into week 1 of the NFL season.
No, Brazil.
Brazil.
What's the accent of Brazil?
It's a country in South America. Why don't we say any Latin American
Any
accent
Latin
will do?
American? Okay.
Okay, homie. Orale, yeah, I can do that. Okay, man. Nachos. Yeah.
Real
What?
racist with it.
Bruh.
That is extremely racist. And by the way, that's more of a Los Angeles sort of Mexican cholo vibe.
Let's go. Let's go see the Dodgers play the Lakers.
Okay. Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Racism. Gotta love it. I'm kidding. This is fucking underdog fantasy bullshit. Thank you for coming, not you, back into our lives. Not you, especially not you, Taylor Swift. Sorry. Oh my god. Thank you for changing my life. I'm literally just a football. Where's the football here? This little mini ass football, but we're here. Fucking let's go, man. Let's go. My responsibilities, my family, whatever the fuck is that.
That was great.
Nothing. My work, every priority. Work, school, family, friends, hobby, gym.
Mr. McMahon is
That's
fired.
bullshit.
Shawn Michaels.
When football is around. Football season is back. All the happy, exciting teams on the right and all the depressing teams on the left. Yeah, man. Well, at least the Chiefs, Eagles. Yeah, I mean, I'm on both sides of the team here. We're expected to have a great season. Not so much on the Cardinals, Panthers, Saints, and Titans. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, y'all. The Commanders, y'all try to put them. Bro tried sneaking in the Commanders on the happy side. Well, I mean, who knows? Who knows? They could be, they could be working for the playoffs. Me getting ready for a football team who doesn't know I exist determine my entire week for the next 21 weeks of my life. Yes, and I'm going to make content out of it. I'm going to be bumping this later tonight or tomorrow for the Eagles game. Touchdown! Winning touchdown! These LeBron highlights are holy shit. I can't wait for football season. Me after. Every game during football season. Hey, Dolphins might be doing that. The Eagles, I don't know. We better not be having games like the Cardinals game last year because I was at an all-time low. That was terrible. You will not let your favorite football team control your mental health this season. You know what's funny? It's like I do well, but I have to I have to go through like the 5 steps of grief, or like not grief, but like I forgot what it is, the 5 steps of denial or whatever. Like first is denial, then it's like No, first it's like crash out. Like your first reaction like to crash out. Then second, you try to like you're sad about it, and then third, you're like trying to deny that. Nah, that didn't even happen. Whatever. Other than that, and then you try to ignore it, and then eventually you come to terms, and you're like, we fucking suck, or whatever. We're not good enough. We're not good enough. We're not going to win this. Or whatever. Next year is fine. Next game. It's okay. I'm not going to punch a wall anymore. I'm not going to lose my shit or whatever. I yelled, oh, you fucking dropped the ball. Why the fuck would you fucking fumble the football? It's just the whole process. Me and my fellas are doing all responsibility. During football. I'll be watching football in my living room. My brother will be watching it. So I'm going to be watching it in the living room. So fuck it. Me and the boys this weekend. Oh man. Hey, don't forget college football there too. Don't forget college football there too. But yes, pizza laying down. Oh, this is a dream come true right here, bro. This is a dream come true. You only get up during halftime, and that's to take a piss, and that's it, or get more beers. What my TV will look like at exactly 8:20 p.m. Eastern time tonight. Me sitting up for the first time. Put an absolute smile on my face. We made it. What is going on there, man? It's fucking fun. We could do one more with Ghetto Gronk, and then we'll just have to end it there because Jesus, I've been recording for 2 hours and 13 minutes. Not surprising there. These are the same memes. These are the same memes.
I'm gonna come.
Okay. All right, NFL season starts tomorrow.
I'm gonna come.
What the? I'm gonna come. What for? What? Amounts of times shown in the NFL's official 24.5. Taylor Swift was shown 5
right there. Oh, he doesn't make it. Look at him. Making the catch in the box.
We need to stop, man. Can we minimize this, please? Can we stop with the glazing, bro? Please. We get it, man. We get it. We get it. We get it. We get it. How did Jordan Love get 0 love? How did NFL please do better, man? Please do better. Rashid Rice arriving. Oh, Rashid Rice arriving. Please, for God's sakes, please, bro. Rashid Rice, please don't get into more fucking trouble this year, bro. Please, just do the right thing. Be a good citizen. What are we doing stupid shit like
we need to go back to like taking women out of the workforce. And maybe that's where we fucked up, you guys. We let women vote. No offense, but let me I want to tell you guys something. Think about America prior to women voting. They try to ban alcohol. I don't even drink, but I'm not trying to ban alcohol. So what you did, man, you let these women come in the workforce. Now we make less money. You got kids raising themselves on fucking TikTok. We need to go back to like 1942, especially after, maybe 1958 after we fucked up the Germans. We need to put women back in the kitchen. We need to take only one man needs to be working. So I think as a collective man group, we need to elect somebody that's going to put women back in the kitchen, put one man working, raise the wages, and build a fucking wall.
What the fuck,
Americans,
bro?
we need to go.
All right. I forgot this dude's name. What's this dude's name? Some UFC fighter, bro. Strickland? Isn't this dude Strickland or whatever? Didn't this dude beat out inside? Whatever, bro. Yeah, no, I don't agree. I don't. We're gonna move on from that. Ravens versus Chiefs to kick off the 2024 NFL. I will be there. We will be there. We will be there. We will be there. TV having a whole lot of fun. Watch the 10 million podcast. Hell yes. Hell yes. Wish came in with still playing and still was okay. Listen, Tucker, this is the same one. This is the same one we already saw. We really got Bill Belichick on Instagram before GTA 6. Dude, I saw that yesterday and I followed. I followed. I'm like, oh, Bill Belichick is on Instagram now. Shit. This man's really, hey man, he's not coaching anymore. He's just living that retired but stays in the media. Now he's in the front of the fucking media now. Gotta promote himself. I got two. That English. Why are you so 20-year-old mother? This dude is gonna go crazy, bro. He's gonna go. What the fuck? I don't even know what is going on here, bro. This man, dude, has 7 phones on the top. Bro has 35 phones all plugged in, and bro, how are they all?
Damn, what is that, bro? Damn, what is that, bro?
That's his next poll. That's his next poll. Some fucking OnlyFans girl is gonna convince Bill Belichick to join, and the rest is history, bro. We're gonna see an 80-year-old man on OnlyFans, not paying, but making content. Oh boy.
I believe in every single one of the guys that's going to step out there on Sunday against this defense, and I'm really excited for it.
I believe in you. Go protect my boyfriend. Week 1, let's go.
I believe in every single one of the guys.
Are you serious? They're actually I'm gonna look this up real quick. Are you fucking serious? What? They're actually dating? Kay Adams addresses Daniel Jones dating rumors, dating buzz, jokes to Tuesday's installment of her and her. Go protect my quarterback. Literally. I mean, is there any more evidence? I'm sorry, Daniel Jones. I wasn't familiar with
I believe in you. Go protect my boyfriend. Week 1, let's go.
What the fuck? Daniel Jones is gonna have the greatest season of all time. I am so sorry, Daniel Jones. I am not familiar with your game, but let's not get carried away. This could be another Jimmy Garoppolo situation here. This motherfucker can look good all he wants, but if that motherfucker ain't pulling, hey man, at least you're winning off the field. Daniel Jones, you getting a bag. You can play like dog shit and you're still the starting quarterback. And you got a hot girl. You can't live a better life than that. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Good. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Daniel Jones. You fucking did it. You're living the dream. The Giants' midfield logo for week 1 is literally just Daniel Jones throwing an interception. Why is that there? Ew. That fucking foot out of the logo. It looks like it's out of bounds. That looks weird, bro. That old ass logo. Hell nah. This logo's dog shit. And if you ain't a hoe, get up on my tripod. Brock Purdy floating his new contract. Yeah, come on. Not just a game now.
We're facing the Redskins.
we're not facing Jaden Daniels. They got 10 other guys that we got to
Oh
worry
shit!
about
He
as
does not
well.
refer to
So
Washington as the Commanders,
don't
but
look
it's
at
the
it as facing a
Redskins.
rookie quarterback. We're trying to
Played
beat
for
the
the
Redskins.
team from
So
1986 to
we're facing the
1990
Redskins. We're not
and
facing Jaden
1992
Daniels. They got 10 other guys that we
He
got to
doesn't.
worry
I didn't
about as
even know that. He
well.
doesn't even
So
call them the
we don't look
Commanders.
at it as facing a rookie quarterback. We're trying to beat the Redskins.
I mean, all right, dude.
So-
Not the biggest a deal either. Whatever. We're facing the Redskins. We're looking at. We don't look at facing the rookie quarterback. We're trying to beat the Redskins. Commanders fans.
What did you call me?
What did you call me? Did you call me a Redskin? Oh my
It was
god!
your name once,
How dare you?
wasn't it?
How dare
Yeah,
you?
dude who's been doing this for 32 years. Full-time professional. Rated by
Exactly.
One Family
Exactly.
Magazine. Number one clown.
Never
9
trust him
straight
again.
years.
Watch this.
Yeah, dude who's been doing this.
Bruh. Kamala Harris got exposed by the Eagles. What? What the fuck? We're aware counterfeit political ads are being circulated and are working with our advertising partner to have them removed. Someone did this shit. What the fuck? Kamala Harris, the official candidate of the Philadelphia Eagles. What the fuck? Oh my god. Conservative Eagles fans. Johnson finally going to go recruit. And he's not back. He's not back.
He's back.
He's not back. Oh man. Drake May to Jared Mayo's office after name. Oh my god. Oh no, not the NI. Oh my god. All right. Well, I guess that ends it there, guys. That was meme recap, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well, I've been recording for 2 hours and 22 minutes, and if me picking the Eagles win the Super Bowl wasn't enough just for basically wearing the damn Super Bowl champions hat there, well, I made my point straight. The Super Bowl champions this year will be the Philadelphia Eagles. As I predict, the Miami Dolphins will not make the playoffs. The Chiefs and the Niners will lose in the divisional round of the playoffs, and a bunch of other predictions. I will be making TikToks and putting all the rest of my predictions out there, but I had to do it on the podcast first. Guys, football season is back. 2-hour episode. I don't know if every episode is going to be like this 2 hours, but I had to get a bunch of shit out. So 2 hours. And I'm so happy, man. Football is finally back. I'm super excited. Hopefully hopefully the audio works so y'all can hear it, because that was an issue last year when I was trying to incorporate that on the podcast. But hopefully, we'll figure it out if that's also a big thing in this episode. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Follow along with me. I know there's a lot of people making football content. I know I'm just one of many. But if I really stand out to the crowd, or if I am just someone that's just a little entertaining, or someone that you just want to support, go out there, go support. Go listen to the podcast, go check out my YouTube channel, go follow me on Instagram, TikTok. I am definitely gonna fucking finally have to find like a way to put like a tag here, like close to the episode, so y'all can actually like see my shit. So instead of just hearing it, y'all just have it on the screen, so y'all could just follow me anywhere, Instagram, TikTok, X, you know what I mean? The YouTube channel, of course, the Versatility Podcast YouTube channel, which it's more than just podcast episodes. I'm doing reaction videos, music reaction videos. I'm going to be doing highlights, football content, obviously, as if it's not fucking obvious at this point now. I did a couple tier list videos on the YouTube channel already now, so go check those out. But other than that, that's it for tonight. I might do an episode this weekend, but that's going to be like a music episode. And then the following Monday night, new episode, recapping all of football from Saturday, from Sunday, and obviously tonight's game and tomorrow's game. So I'll be doing that during Monday Night Football. And then next Thursday, I'll be recapping all the Monday Night Football game and then making my predictions for the following week of games. So that's just how it's going to be. This is the first football episode. And that is it, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in a bit. Take care. And peace out, my friends. Boom.